The Forgotten Melody. It had been 3 months since Amelia moved into the long-abandoned Grayson Manor, tucked away in the outskirts of a small town in New England. The imposing structure had loomed over the town for over a century, casting a haunting shadow that had given birth to 1,000 rumors and legends. Though most locals avoided the place, Amelia, a talented musician and composer, had been drawn to it, and she had decided to make it her new home. The grand piano stood in the middle of the vast, dimly lit ballroom. It was a relic of a bygone era, left untouched for decades as it gathered dust. Amelia was captivated by its beauty, and she spent hours exploring its delicate, intricate melodies. As she delved deeper into the piano's secrets, she began to uncover a melody she had never heard before. It was a haunting, melancholic tune that seemed to echo through the very walls of the manor, filling her with an inexplicable sense of dread. One evening, as Amelia played the forgotten melody, she noticed a figure standing in the doorway. It was a tall, slender woman, dressed in a flowing white gown, her face obscured by a veil. The woman approached Amelia slowly, her movements fluid and graceful, like a specter drifting through the shadows. Intrigued yet terrified, Amelia attempted to communicate with the mysterious figure. The woman remained silent, only beckoning Amelia to follow her as she floated through the darkened corridors of the manor. As they descended the creaking stairs into the bowels of the house, Amelia felt the temperature drop, and an icy chill crept down her spine. The woman led Amelia to a hidden chamber, a room that had seemingly been forgotten by time. The walls were lined with ancient books and scrolls, covered in a thick layer of dust. In the center of the room stood a beautifully crafted, ornate music box, its surface adorned with intricate carvings of angels and demons. The veiled woman gestured towards the music box, urging Amelia to open it. Hesitantly, Amelia lifted the delicate lid, and the music box began to play the same haunting melody she had discovered on the grand piano. As the notes filled the chamber, the woman's veil fell away, revealing a face of unimaginable horror. Her once beautiful features were twisted and disfigured, her eyes empty and hollow, her mouth frozen in a silent scream. Amelia recoiled in terror, but the melody held her captive, her fingers unable to release the lid of the cursed music box. The room seemed to come alive around her, the shadows taking on sinister shapes as the horrifying visage of the veiled woman closed in on her. In that moment of pure terror, Amelia realized that the forgotten melody was an ancient curse, a dark symphony that bound its victims to a fate worse than death. As the melody reached its crescendo, Amelia felt her sanity slip away, her world consumed by darkness and despair. And so, the legend of Grayson Manor grew darker still, as Amelia's tormented soul joined the ranks of the damned, forever cursed to wander the haunted halls, her mournful melody echoing through the night.